Hello. I had an idea of something that I knew would help me a lot, and I figured might help other performers as well. This is going to be a meditation that is specifically geared toward those who have some performance anxiety, whether it's just a little bit, you just kind of want to dust off the cobwebs, or for those who really feel this deeply and really have a difficult time getting up and performing in front of an audience. Now, in this particular case, we're going to focus on my singers, but this can apply to many different situations. We're going to start by softly closing the eyes. As we do this, I want you to think about your breath as it is right now. One of the things that tends to happen when we get nervous or anxious is that our breath starts to quicken. For some people, their heart rate also speeds up. Some people feel strange sensations in their body. Their thoughts start to race. And we've spoken many times about things that we can do to prepare for this, including deep breathing, including other techniques that have to do with your breath and breathing patterns, including visualizations, and including examining your thoughts and your thought patterns and replacing negative ones with positive ones. As we have that in mind, I want you to start taking some purposeful breaths now. Every breath that you take should be from your belly. And when I say belly in this case, we're not thinking so much about the area that we normally would focus on for singing, believe it or not. We're going to actually expand lower into the abdomen. You should feel your entire belly reaching out as far as it will go with your inhale, and then everything relaxing with your exhale. And we're going to use that a lot. Continue experimenting a little bit with that breathing, and then just start to observe it. As you start to observe your breath, we're going to do something called a body scan. What this does in this particular case is it examines the body from head to toe for places where we may be carrying some extra tension. We're going to start at the top of the body and work our way all the way down. Looking at your scalp and continuing that nice deep breathing from the belly, I want you to take an inhale, and as you exhale, relax your scalp as much as you can. Continue that deep breathing pattern. We're going to move down into the face now. You might find that your forehead is scrunched or your brows are furrowed, and you might find that you're carrying some tension in your jaw. Use your next exhale to release this tension. The jaw may be a little bit difficult for some people, so my suggestion is to just let it hang with the lips slightly parted. We're going to move down to the neck and the shoulders. On your next exhale, see if you can drop and relax these two areas of your body. Don't forget to focus on any area of tension that might be coming up in the front of the neck that we'll need to use to sing. If you feel any tension in there, on your next exhale, let it go. we're now going to move down to the top of our chest. This is the area where your collarbone is that connects to those shoulders. I want you to take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, relax those muscles. The back is also a place where a lot of people hold tension. If it's safe for you to do so, and only you know the answer to that question, on your inhale, you're going to tense your back muscles just a little bit, and on the exhale, I want you to release your muscles. We're going to do this 3 times. Inhale, tense. Exhale, release. Inhale, tense. Exhale, release. Inhale, tense. Exhale, release. We're now going to move around to the front where the abdomen is. Many people hold tension here, but don't realize that they do. Very often, it has to do with our posture, how we're sitting, we're sometimes hunched over, or just how we carry ourselves. So we're going to be sure to let that go so that we can really use all of these diaphragmatic muscles and tummy muscles to help support our singing. Let's take a deep breath in and let those muscles go. Deep breath in and let those muscles go. One more deep breath in and let those muscles go. Now we're going to move down to the lower half of the body. You might notice that your sit muscles very often get used because we're seated for the vast majority of our day. This also affects our hips and our pelvis. So we have to be sure to release those muscles as well. So I want you to do a tense and release here as well. Let's go ahead and tense on the inhale and exhale. Good. Tense on the inhale and exhale. Tense on the inhale and exhale. Good. We're going to move down to the legs now. I want you to look at the part of your legs that is at the top of your leg, so you're above your knee. Go ahead and tense and release this as well. Once again, we're going to do it 3 times on the inhale and the exhale. Here we go. Tense, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. The last part of the body that we're going to look at is from our knees down. And this tense and release is actually very easy to do. All you need to do is have your feet firmly planted on the ground and lift your toes. That's going to tense and release your calves, the front of the lower half of your legs, your ankles, your feet, and your toes. Here we go. Lift those toes up. And on the exhale, release. Lift up and release. One more, lift up and release. Good. Let's do one more quick examination of ourselves from top to bottom. Double check if there are any places that may need a little bit of extra attention. As we take these next few belly breaths in, I want you to see if you can release just a little bit more of whatever tension you might still be holding. So remember that we're taking our breath in and our breath out, with the breath in being just a little bit shorter and the breath out being just a little bit longer. As you continue to breathe, I want you to start to think of some positive things that you can start to say to yourself that might either motivate you or help you to replace some of the not so nice things that you might have been already saying to yourself in your head. Examples include, I am going to do an amazing job at this show. I am a phenomenal singer. Or, if you want to go with a little bit more of a in the middle response, something that you feel like you can really believe and really hold on to, a good example might be, I am going to do my very best at this show. Take the next couple of seconds and repeat that to yourself 5 times in a row. Feel the feelings of that wash over you. The last thing we're going to do is some really purposeful breathing. We're going to count it out so that we make sure that our inhale is shorter than our exhale, just like we did at the beginning. So we're going to take our breath in for 4, hold just for a beat, and then let it out for 6 counts. I want this breath to be the deepest breath that you've taken so far today. So here we go. Deep breath in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. In. 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, hold, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep this going for just a few more. Wonderful job. I want you to remember that there's something that few people keep in mind as they're getting ready for a performance. And that's the fact that the performance isn't just about us. And I'm not saying that in being anxious, you're being selfish or something like that. I would never say that. But sometimes it really helps to remember that the performance is also about the audience. We've been given a gift, and that is the gift of music. And we have a privilege to share that gift with other people. And so sometimes if we're able to concentrate on the positive, on the fact that this is just an opportunity to share something beautiful with other people, sometimes that helps a little bit. with the nerves as well. Thanks for listening, and I hope that this was helpful. Break a leg.